My biggest regret throughout my fitness journey, without a doubt, is the dirty bulk. I was sold on the idea that if I just ate big, I would get big no matter what. My maintenance calories were probably 2,400. I'm eating almost double in the attempt to get as big as possible. But the fact of the matter, and the biggest takeaway from this video, and what you, good viewer, need to truly understand, is that there is a cap on how much muscle you can accrue at a time. Once we hit the cap of muscle protein synthesis, there's nothing you can do to really speed up that process. Even with performance-enhancing drugs, you might raise that ceiling, but at some point, you are not going to be able to grow muscle tissue any faster, no matter what anyone sells you or tells you or swears by your gym bro that it's going to happen. Fact of the matter is you can't really speed up nature, even with enhancement. What does this mean for the dirty bulk? This means that once you hit that saturation point, any energy, calories, taken in after that is just going to be accrued as fat. That's the reason we call it the dirty bulk, is that most people assume they're going to get kind of fluffy doing this diet. But the issue with that is that once you have a fat cell and it reaches saturation all the way, it's going to make another fat cell. And those two fat cells are permanent. So even if you deplete them, they still exist and they're still affecting your hunger hormones, making it harder to eat less amounts of food as you go on. This is a battery. It stores energy. Regardless of if it's fully charged, empty, somewhere in between, the battery still exists. Now, what if there's more energy? So there's more energy. This charges up 100%. There's still more energy coming in. You're going to need another battery. It's the same with fat cells. And once these fat cells exist, they don't go away, even when they're depleted. So this means that you have multiple fat cells that you're accruing over your dirty bulk that even when you go and cut, still exists, just like this battery. You can go and throw it away, and it's going to land in a landfill for 1,000 years or whatever, the same as your fat cells. They will be with you for life. Now, why does that matter? Because you can just cut, and you'll lose the fat. The fat cells still may exist, but the fat's not on my body, so why do I care? Well, there's these things called hunger hormones. There's leptin and ghrelin and a few others that are a part of this whole system, and they're affected by your fat cells. What does that mean? That means that, say, before your big bulk, you could hang out and maintain your weight at 2,750 calories per day, right? Now, after your big bulk, and then you cut down and you're maintaining again with your newfound 2 pounds of muscle that came out of the 15 pounds overall that you gained over your winter bulk, well, now that 2,750 feels like nothing, and you're hungry all the time because you have fat cells, even if they're depleted. So don't buy into the hype. Don't make the same mistakes I did. The best option is to eat in a small surplus, train as hard as you can, be patient. This will get you infinitely further and make you way happier in the long run. And when you're looking for somewhere to train, come to Brits Brothers Gym.